Assalamu guys and welcome to another episode of Common Success powered by Drive Dia. Thank you so much for all the love and support you guys are giving to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Links are going to be in the description below. तो आज के हमारे जो गेस्ट हैं, शी इज बेसिकली co-founder of a startup. I won't say a startup because उन्होंने 3 सालों में जितनी उन्होंने success हासिल किया है, I was looking at their website. That was quite amazing. Their startup is known as by the name of Tejas Financial Services. The word Tejas आपको पता होगा कि बहुत efficient, बहुत fast, बहुत convenient manner में financial services offer करने to the underprivileged community of Pakistan. They're licensed by the SCCP as well. And what they're trying to do is that they're providing this single digital platform where they're combining all the synergies of strategic partnership and providing services at a much affordable price, I would say. Affordable price भी नहीं कहूँगा, but something that people of Pakistan, especially the rural areas जहाँ पे access नहीं है, जहाँ पे लोग चाहते हैं कि हमें इस तरह की facility दी जाए, so they're basically trying to cater or target to the underprivileged community of Pakistan. And some of their notable achievement that I would like to say is that they've catered to almost 150 cities. They have catered to 100,000 people, and also they have contributed almost about 100 million loans, to these publics. So it's going to be very interesting to see what the journey has been like and what they perceive success actually is. So without any further ado, please welcome the co-founder of Tejas Financial Services, Ms. Noreen Ayad. Assalamu alaikum.
Aslam Kamran, thank you so
Yeah.
much for that introduction. मुझे
Yeah.
नहीं लगता मुझे आप कुछ कहने की जरूरत है because I think you really
नहीं, it's ये तो
very
बहुत
crisply shared details
yeah,
of
that's
Tejas.
it's basically अभी तो बहुत कुछ कहना है because I was actually looking at your the website, तो you had some local and international awards. तो अगर आप थोड़ा सा उसके बारे में भी बताएं because I think आपने कुछ festivals भी you were part of some conferences as well जहाँ पे fintech के बारे में बात की गई थी. Also, you've been as you were mentioned in some of the more world famous media channels like Dawn, Forbes में आपका नाम आया था, Menabytes में आया था, Sama News में आपका feature हुई थी. तो how was that मतलब कि मतलब इतनी मतलब 3 सालों में you started off in 2017, now it's 2020, actually it's 2021 because अभी 2 हफ्ते रह गए साल एंड होने में. उन 3 सालों में how have you seen your journey so far? मतलब when you started off and then up till here.
अच्छा 3 साल maybe Tejas को हो गए. Well, it's actually been a little more than 3 years. We started really the journey. I think they've been building blocks to Tejas, and we really started it 2015 में. आप कह सकते हैं 2015. That's when we really started the entrepreneurial journey for Tejas. That ended up to be Tejas.
Yeah.
Well, आपने पहले तो I'll come to the awards and the recognition and all. I think at the end of the day, these things, I think each is own. For me, these things don't matter.
Yeah.
I'm really humbled, honestly. I don't mean to be ungrateful. For all the love and the recognition that we've received. But I think the purpose that we're set on for, if we're achieving that, and we're actually making a difference in the lives of the people जिनके लिए company बनी है. All these things that come along with it are a bonus, and they're secondary. I think the customer we're trying to serve is always primary. So ये awards वगैरह matter, तभी करते हैं जब आपका customer at the end of the day is being served and की कोई need पूरी हो रही हो.
Yeah.
So honestly, that's how it's been.
Yeah.
So Tejas की journey के ऊपर अगर मैं आपको just shed some light.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask before we actually touch upon Tejas Financial Services, I want to know, or actually our audience wants to know about your, who is Noreen Hayat. हमारा बिल्कुल एक basic सवाल होता है, and I've known कि people आपसे बड़ा normally कम पूछते हैं कि अपने बारे में थोड़ा सा बताएं, which is quite a basic question, but at the same time कि आपकी journey इसमें काफी हद तक describe हो जाती है कि आपका how did you started this and आपको कोई financial background है या you were interested in this entrepreneurship side, or how was it? Then afterwards we can talk about Tejas Financial Service and what you offer. थोड़ा सा अगर अपने बारे में अगर आप बताएं.
Sure. Yeah, honestly, you know, I think when we were studying, उस वक्त entrepreneurship तो exist ही नहीं करता था, in
Yeah.
schools or otherwise. Even that name, we weren't, really acquainted with.
Yeah.
And maybe it sounds boring, but I always wanted to become a doctor. Um,
Okay. Okay.
I got some medicine has been my first love. It
Okay.
still is.
Okay. That's
And
good.
if you,
That's good.
I think I probably would my aptitude towards medicine is probably much stronger compared
Yeah.
to finance. Not saying that I don't have passion for what I'm doing right now, but
Yeah.
that's how I started. And I
Mm.
actually wanted to become a doctor, got admitted in a medical school. And I think, Chale, I'll share some personal details as well. So I was studying in Islamabad. So I grew up in Islamabad,
Yeah.
and my family has had a political background,
Yeah.
and what I've seen with
Mm.
my grandparents and my parents, you know in my family throughout there was always a very very deep sense of purpose. And I've seen I've actually heard of the sacrifices that my ancestors had made for Pakistan, and it actually that trickle down effect always came on to us because we
Yeah.
saw what the purpose really was around us. So
Yeah.
that was very deeply instilled bachpan
Mm.
say that whatever you did, it had to have an impact and it had to be
Mm.
for the people.
Yeah.
So wo cheez, I think it came very innately to me.
Yeah.
So I was studying to become a doctor. I
Yeah.
think luck had it that I didn't become one. My so I was at that time, this is years back now. My brother was born during that time, and my brother is a special child. He's got Down syndrome. Well, not
Okay.
a child anymore. He's a grown-up man now.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Pakistan में आपके पास
Mm.
special needs के लिए कुछ भी नहीं है.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
And अभी आज से कुछ 16-17 साल पहले तो बिल्कुल कुछ कुछ भी नहीं था.
Which Vinita, yeah.
So I wanted to be closer to my parents to support them with my brother. And
Yeah.
I think उस वक्त family support बहुत important होती है. So I thought
Exactly.
the college that I got accepted in it was in Multan, which is Nishtar, so it was a little far away, and I
Yeah.
didn't want to, honestly, I think, well, whatever anyone would call it, maybe वो passion had come tha, I don't know,
Mm.
but I, prioritized
Yeah.
what was required at that time from me, and I decided to stay back. And that's when I decided to pursue a degree in finance because I'd already got an admission in another college. I'd actually taken a backup
Okay. Okay.
in Islamabad, and it was lucky for me because I think वो काफी innately I learned the field of finance. I think medicine
Yeah.
का फायदा ये होता है it really opens up your horizons a lot.
Yeah.
So finance came very very naturally to me. So I studied finance. And the good thing was that I was at the same time trying to understand things around me, and from a perspective of I think deeper than inclusion के perspective से एक different
Mm.
तरह की inclusion थी because I was looking at my brother grow and the surroundings. बहुत levels पे यहाँ exclusion है. Whether you talk
Mm.
about exclusion of people with special needs, you talk about exclusion with people who are different. You talk about exclusion. आप financial services की बात करते हैं.
Yeah.
Anyone who's actually a little different or is to some extent underprivileged is excluded.
Yeah. That's true.
Um,
That's true.
so, while I was studying, I actually then did my CFA, and my first job was actually as a credit analyst. I worked for a credit rating agency in Lahore,
Yeah.
and that's where I got acquainted with the microfinance sector.
Okay.
I became a specialist for the microfinance sector then, and while doing the ratings, we also got acquainted with this campaign. Well, it's a program called the Smart Campaign, just Center for
Yeah.
Financial Inclusion का एक program है. और वो client protection principles के ऊपर काम करता है. So we
Okay.
got the chance to go on the field, understand कि financial services का access now and what's the impact on
Yeah.
on people's lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
And firsthand, got the chance to experience, how difficult circumstances can be for people who do not have access to financial services. it's not about just having access to a loan. It's
Yeah.
actually the implications or the multiplier effect that access to liquidity can
Yeah.
have on a person's lives and their households.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
actually very it was an eye opener.
Mm.
I don't know. उसमें फिर I was also rating the sector, and I was rating some of the largest microfinance banks and institutions. Or उस वक्त you actually go deeper into how these institutions operate. And for the longest time, even अभी तक the sector जो microfinance sector है वो बना था poverty alleviation के लिए.
Yeah,
अब
that's true.
तकरीबन 20 साल से ऊपर हो गया.
Mm.
So, and the sector is criticized for having high interest rates.
Yeah.
When you actually dwell deeper, you realize that high interest rates it's नहीं because these institutions are earning high margins. It's because the structures are such that operational costs बहुत high हैं इनके. Banks जहाँ जाते नहीं ये ये microfinance institutions वहाँ जाते हैं, and in doing so, these costs add up. The field officers, the field के ऊपर जो लोग होते हैं, उनकी inefficiencies होती हैं. So all of these costs add up, which ultimately have to be passed on to the customer, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
I think
at that time, I
दूसरी अभी आपने जो बात की, I think very well said कि I think one of your problems that I saw while you were starting off this venture was that कि हमारे यहाँ पे microfinance के जो banks हैं, they are about 43 and about 23% of our population is actually access to those financial services. I think यहाँ पे एक तो ये भी होता है कि इंसान let's suppose if he is from not a from a well प्रोफेशनल भी नहीं कहूँगा फ्रॉम हेल्दी बैकग्राउंड से भी नहीं है, अगर मजदूर है या कोई उसकी रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में मतलब वो हर दिन के हिसाब से कुछ पैसे कमा लेता है, he wouldn't think of actually going out there and get a loan. Why? Because उसको पहले से एक है fear कि यार मैं तो ये पे नहीं कर पाऊंगा. That is also that one thing that comes into their mind कि अच्छा यार उसका दिल चाहता है I want to get a loan for myself or my family so that I can fulfill my financial and my health needs, but at the same time क्या मैं इस काबिल हूँ कि मैं वो चीज वापस दे पाऊंगा to the bank. And I think that's where banks जैसा भी आपने पहले well जिक्र किया था कि the microfinance sector was built to facilitate the underprivileged community of Pakistan, but I think somewhere they haven't been able to perform their duties. मुझे जो इस तरह लगता है, तो I think that is true from your side, because I was actually looking at a YouTube video where I think some of your notable customers were giving some testimonials about what these financial services have done for them. And I just want to talk about that कि मतलब जब आपका जो पूरा idea था, प्रॉब्लम आपने मुझे भी एक्सप्लेन की दैट हम लोग यहाँ पे उस सोसाइटी को वो चीज नहीं दे पा रहे, स्पेशली दी अंडरप्रिविलेज्ड कम्युनिटी. सो हाउ डिड यू केम अबाउट दैट? व्हाट वाज दी बैक स्टोरी? आपने भी रिसर्च वगैरह की इस पे, एंड देन what sort of people were associated with you during this time, if you can talk about that?
Yeah, I think Kamran आपने बिल्कुल rightly point out किया. So see, एक तो the reason why underprivileged formal institutions के बाद नहीं जाते is not only because they see an inability to repay. Yeah. There's a mix of a lot of issues here. एक तो मसला ये है कि there's a big trust deficit between the masses and formal institutions. वो बहुत different चीजों से trickle करता है. एक तो आपके पेपर वर्क एंड प्रोसीजर्स इतने cumbersome है that a common man it's beyond their the capacity to even understand what's happening. So वो जब वो समझ नहीं उनको उन चीजों की वो क्या पे करें क्यों करें, तो वो एक there'll always be a gap in wanting to comfort gap भी होगा. उसके अलावा जिस तरह के प्रोडक्ट्स हमारे इंस्टीट्यूशन से इदारे बनाते हैं, एक तो कोई इनोवेशन है अनफॉर्चुनेटली, इट्स जस्ट वन. और बाय द एंड ऑफ द डे जब एक आम इंसान की नीड्स ही नहीं पूरी हो रही, सो कॉमन एक आम आदमी विल नॉट even want to consider going to a bank or an institution otherwise if their needs are not being met. और फिर एक बहुत बड़ा जो और इशू है वो of course institutions की साइड से आता है. They are so risk averse. Yeah, it's well, we as institutions have dealt with them and we had to face major issues.
Yeah.
and we are banked people. We understand how financial services work. So the journeys and the mindsets are, they're quite antiquated. So आप बात करते हैं credit bureau की, for example.
Yeah.
ये institutions, हम लोगों जैसे लोगों के institution से, they ask for cash collaterals and guarantees. इन लोग जो credit bureau में नहीं है, उन लोगों को तो बिल्कुल देखेंगे भी
नहीं देखेंगे,
majority,
बिल्कुल.
there's only
Yeah.
1 out of 10 people in Pakistan who are registered in a credit bureau. So
Yeah.
ये तो ये issue है. So when I started, उस वक्त जर्नी थी, देखें आपने बिल्कुल राइटली पॉइंट किया, माइक्रो फाइनेंस बहुत अच्छे पर्पस के लिए बना, लेकिन अनफॉर्चुनेटली एक सैचुरेशन पॉइंट आ गया इनके लिए. एंड द रीजन व्हाई द सैचुरेशन पॉइंट हैज कम इज बिकॉज आई थिंक द रेवोल्यूशन हैजंट कम द वे इट शुड हैव. पेनिट्रेशन इन वाइडर मार्केट्स नहीं रही है अनफॉर्चुनेटली. इस वक्त देयर आर अराउंड 7 million borrowers of microfinance institutions in these past 20 years now. So वो एक जो saturation point आया, we feel कि देखें इसको address करने का तरीका जो है ना, वो technology है. And that's what we actually figured out when we were actually working, when we were working for the credit rating agency. So that's where I met my co-founder even now, Hamza.
Yeah.
तो हम लोगों ने उस वक्त डिसाइड किया कि हम माइक्रो फाइनेंस की जो इनएफिशिएंसीज हैं उनको टारगेट करेंगे टेक्नोलॉजी के थ्रू. And that's when we actually started our first startup prior to this, which was technology for microfinance. And it was an entire digital field application जो सारे credit disbursement process को automate करती है.
Automate. Okay.
And so that was basically आपके loan officer की inefficiency भी कम होगी, आपके जो operational costs हैं वो भी कम होंगे.
Okay.
Ultimately इसका फायदा होना ये था कि जो operational efficiencies आती, we wanted to pass them on to the customer through these institutions. But it was a B2B model, and when we went to these institutions, ये इदारे समझते नहीं थे टेक्नोलॉजी को, या बजट्स नहीं थे टेक्नोलॉजी के लिए. And at that time, I think we were a little ahead of our times. This is back in 2015-16.
Okay.
And that's when we also met Nadeem Hussain, जो हमारे तीसरे co-founder हैं, and that's when we decided that if we have to reach the masses, it has to be done. We have to do it ourselves. So वो फिर हमने एक B2C model बनाया, and that's how Tez came into being. And so we decided that to reach the masses, हम अपने इस वक्त what's working for Pakistan, it's the digital advancements that we've actually achieved. So the good thing that's happened to us is the telecom operators, they've done fairly well. So आपकी tele density is around 80%, close to 80%. You have 80 million smartphone users in Pakistan, which is increasing by the day. और एक और अच्छी चीज़ ये हुई है कि आपकी जो branches banking railroad है वो build होनी शुरू होगी with Easy Paisa, Jazz, the likes.
Yeah.
So when you have with that digital railroad, penetration was across most parts of the country, and that was a pillar that we decided to bank on. And we thought, why don't we use this? And that's how we can reach the masses much easily, and that's how Tez really evolved.
So basically, if I want to talk about, my next question revolves around your business model. I mean, the app basically that you have designed and developed and obviously provided to the customer. So वो जो पूरा process है from A to Z, if you can explain that to our audience, do they have to make an account onto your application, and what is the next thing? अगर step by step अगर एक process बताना चाहें किसी को, तो if you can kindly share that as well.
देखिए जो तेज है, so हम लोग जो डिफरेंट सर्विसेज ऑफर कर रहे हैं, जाहिर है एक एडवांस जिसको हम तेज एडवांस कहते हैं, ये छोटे लोन्स हैं 1,000 to 10,000 रुपीज. और इसकी ब्यूटी है दैट यू गेट इट विद इन, जो पहली दफा बंदा आ रहा है, राइट फ्रॉम द पॉइंट ऑफ डाउनलोड टिल द पॉइंट द फंड्स आर डिस्पर्स्ड इनटू समवन्स वॉलेट, इट्स अ 10-minute प्रोसेस. So एक तो हम लोन्स ऑफर कर रहे हैं, इसके अलावा हमने रिसेंटली इंश्योरेंस लाइव किया है, हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस एंड कोविड कवर हम कर रहे हैं. एंड देन वी आल्सो हैव विद इन द हेल्थ स्वीट वी हैव ऑनलाइन डॉक्टर कंसल्टेशन. And inshallah soon हमारा जो savings vertical है, that will also go live. जिसमें हमारी, so this is since day one, this is something that we had been wanting to do, but we were focusing on the credit vertical. हम digital committees inshallah launch कर रहे हैं this month, and within the coming quarter we'll be launching fractional gold savings. जो someone can come and save as low as 100 rupees in gold. So हमने ये AIY के साथ collaborate करके, this is another product we'll be launching. So ये different services हैं, but हर एक का ज़ाहिर है process थोड़ा different होगा, but there's one simple onboarding process for everyone who comes on to Tez. And since हम एक financial इदारा है, SECP की हमसे कुछ requirements हैं, so we have to fulfill those requirements as well.
Exactly.
So सबसे पहले when someone comes, so what you do is you go to Play Store, you download our app, Page Financial Services की app है. आप जब download करते हैं, आपको register, you provide your mobile number. आपसे कुछ requirements होती हैं, app से related terms and conditions वो provide करते हैं. फिर आपको आके you have to sign up. To sign up, you have to provide your CNIC front and back. उसकी आपको original CNIC की तस्वीर लेनी होती है और अपनी एक selfie देनी होती है हमें. And that's when you sign up. And then you can then come onto a dashboard and you can then decide कि आपने कौन सा product लेना है. Let's suppose अगर आप एक advance लेना चाहते हैं हमसे, आप फिर you'll actually, there's some questions that you have to answer, a short, very short questionnaire. And then आप हमें access देते हैं अपने smartphone data को. हम लोगों ने यहाँ जो systems develop किए हैं वो smartphone data और there's some multiple transactional data जिनको assess करके आपको एक credit score देते हैं.
Basically आप लोगों ने
पाकिस्तान में
sorry, I'm just cutting you off.
Algorithm.
Basically, आप लोगों ने algorithm, I would say algorithm के, because I actually have seen a lot of these आजकल आपके startups आ रहे हैं जो कि digital payment gateways बना रहे हैं पाकिस्तान में. So what they have done is that कि a profile बनी, so they are assessing their credit worthiness. API के through आप लोगों ने assess कर लिया. So I want to talk about वो किस तरह से assess होते हैं. मतलब ये मैंने सुनने को मिला कि आप एक इंसान की profile की basis पे, उसकी data की base पे मैं ये चेक कर सकता हूँ if that person is liable to pay money back. तो वो किस तरह से मतलब कर सकते हैं?
So I'm not sure payment gateways यहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं. Credit scoring is usually done only for lending or otherwise, for profiling or customer segmentation. So it's okay. Pakistan में credit scoring, not a lot of companies are doing it. So what we do is हम लोग आपका so we have our proprietary algorithms that we built in-house. ये पिछले 3 सालों की जो हमने lending की है. And of course, our own experience in microfinance also. We've actually built that business and that capital. Algorithms जो हैं वो इस सारे data के basis पे हम लोगों ने data science के through आपका जो smartphone या transactional data है, ये data points होते हैं. अब for example, conventionally क्या होता है कि जब आप बैंक जाते हैं एक लोन लेने, तो आपसे करोड़ों चीजें पूछी जाती हैं. यार अपनी सैलरी स्लिप दें, अपने यूटिलिटी बिल दें, आपकी डिफरेंट रिक्वायरमेंट्स दैट दे हैव, और उससे वो कैश फ्लो एनालिसिस टाइप करते हैं. वो अलग बात है कि ज्यादातर वो डेटा अवेलेबल नहीं होता फॉर मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द पीपल, व्हिच इज व्हाई बैंक्स अल्टीमेटली डोंट लेंड. अच्छा, अब हम क्या करते हैं कि ये जो आपका स्मार्टफोन है, इट एक्चुअली प्रोवाइड्स रिच इनसाइट्स इनटू अ पर्सनस लाइफ. अब आपको पता है हम लोग, it's probably the closest thing to all of us. आप इसके अंदर आपकी financial details हैं, it's got your social demographic details, your geographic details, your behavioral patterns. So जो algorithms हैं हमारे, ये in particular data points, they're like thousands of data points in your smartphone. And एक machine जो है उन data points को, the algorithms that we built उन data points को समझती है. सबसे मजे की बात है, fool proof है. You can't mingle with the data of your smartphone.
That's true.
It
is
what
true.
it is.
It is what it is.
So that's what our algorithms do. So we assess those data points and उसके basis पे credit score देते हैं. और because ये लोग ज़्यादातर credit bureau में नहीं हैं, वो हमें फिर फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
So basically, once you've assessed that credit worthiness, so what is the after that the person is getting that advance, and so what is that time of that payment period? मतलब उसको कितने दिनों बाद या हफ्तों बाद पे करना पड़ेगा? Because banks का normally होता है कि आपने हर साल, आप हर 5 साल बाद interest rate change हो जाता है, then you have to monthly installments में कुछ ना कुछ आपको पे करना पड़ता है. That's how basically conventional अगर sort of में जाएं, तो आप लोग अभी वही same होता है कि once you give an advance तो हर time बाद कुछ ना कुछ एक certain amount pay back करनी पड़ती है, या what's that? What's the process?
So come on, different products हैं हमारे, but these are very short tenor products.
Okay.
Because they're nano loans, एक तो amount भी छोटे हैं, 10,000 से ज़्यादा इस वक्त हम लोन नहीं दे रहे.
Okay.
So these right now, our loans are, they're between 1 week to, you'd say 3 months के loans हैं, छोटे loans हैं.
छोटे short term loans.
छोटे tenor के loans, short term loans हैं. And इस वक्त you know, so we are bringing in new products जहाँ हम installments भी कर रहे हैं, but right now anyone can pay within that due date.
Yeah.
और आप partially भी pay कर सकते हैं, full pay कर सकते हैं. That's up to the customers. उनको क्या suit करता है.
सही.
So and दूसरी चीज आपने जो important बात की, आपने कहा कि banks rate charge करते रहते हैं. हम लोग accumulate नहीं करते interest. तो हमारी एक one time fee होती है.
Okay.
और वही charge होती है. Whether or not someone is late, there's a very minor late payment penalty that's charged, but it's not a cumulative interest that we charge. It's a one time fee, and that's whatever the person.
Oh, so I basically.
So that's how it is.
So how was the experience like? I wanted to talk about कि जब आप लोगों ने model implement किया and then you like cater to the masses. So did you target one specific city, or was it कि हम लोगों ने different शहरों में, especially people who don't have access to those financial services? So what was that experience like, and how did the people find that application? Did they find that effective? क्या उनकी needs पूरी हो रही थी? Because obviously लोगों ने अपना राय दी होगी, और यहाँ पे पाकिस्तानी राय देने में बहुत हमारे एक्सपर्ट हैं कि हर चीज में कुछ ना कुछ they have to give their opinion. So how was that experience, if I want to say, in terms of your target segmentation and the response that you got from the customer?
देखिए, it's been a journey. शुरू में, so we were never intended to be in one particular city. That was the beauty of it, being the digital railroad. We wanted to capitalize on that. So इस वक्त माशाल्लाह, we're in over 160 cities in Pakistan. And हम लोग, we didn't start out with one particular city. Well, you can say कि हमारी majority जो लोग हैं वो KLI से आते हैं. But well, not majority actually. You can say about 30% of the population, 35% comes in from KLI. Then peri-urban areas around those cities. But we spread out. अच्छा, जब हमने शुरू किया, हर तरह के challenges थे, of course. And of course there was a trust element and a brand equity that we had to build with time. लोग आते थे, कहते थे यार हम आपको अपना CNIC क्यों दें, details क्यों दें. So फिर we had to educate the customer कि देखें हम एक SCCP से लाइसेंस शुदा अदारा है, और आपका सारा डेटा सेफ है. वी हैव सम रिक्वायरमेंट जो SCCP से हम पे इम्पोज की गई हैं कि आपने KYC की डिटेल्स करनी है. सो वो एक पूरा एक तो ट्रस्ट हमने बिल्ड किया टाइम के साथ. आई थिंक सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज ये थी कि बिकॉज वी वर गिविंग आउट मनी, दैट ट्रस्ट बिल्डिंग केम इन ईजियर, बिकॉज हम लोगों से पैसे ले नहीं रहे थे, उनको दे रहे थे. तो वो ट्रस्ट बिल्ड होने में थोड़ी सी शायद आसानी हुई. लोगों को समझ भी आई कि यार ये जरूरी है करना, because otherwise alternatives भी नहीं है.
Exactly, that's true. So, that's true.
I think we did a lot of literacy के ऊपर भी एक focus रहा है, and I think time के साथ वो बहुत important है. Early entrants like us have to focus on that. So एक तो वो था, building that trust. But I think with time what we realized is traction is not really an issue. हम लोगों ने deliberately, we've kept our doors slightly open, because आप जितना भी खोलेंगे taps, people will pour in to get funds. So what traction is not an issue. You've got over 150 million people in Pakistan who do not have access to financial services.
Yeah,
so
true.
That will always, you can pour as much money into the market and they'll come to you. But I think सबसे important चीज जो हमारे लिए, and this is something we focused on since day one, is कि customer journey जो है बहुत seamless होनी चाहिए.
Exactly.
Because customer आपके पास हर तरह का आ रहा है, and आपके लिए उनके लिए जितनी आसानी कर सकते हैं हम करें. So हमारा focus at the time when it's high tech, high touch का element बहुत important रहा है. So वो चीज, that journey element, customer journey बहुत important है. But at the same time I think जो दूसरा piece है वो recoveries की side पे है. So educating the customer कि गलत credit behavior क्या होता है, अगर आप time पे repay नहीं करते तो क्या disadvantages होते हैं, आप time पे करते हैं पे आपको क्या फायदे होते हैं. So हमने वो educate किया customer को वहाँ भी. Credit bureau क्या होता है, लोगों को समझ, this is like bank, customers को नहीं पता credit bureau क्या होता है.
नहीं पता. Exactly, that's true. बिल्कुल.
So there have been challenges like that, and we're still coming with. So ये customer वाली side पे challenges हैं. Ecosystem challenges तो completely एक और
completely different ball game है. Exactly, that's very much true. And that's where मतलब आप लोगों ने नाम भी इसको तेज रखा. मैंने जो पहले भी जिक्र किया था कि you're basically providing financial services at a much efficient and a transparent way, so that people they know कि पूरा जो process है from point A to point Z वो क्या है और उनकी क्या challenges या opportunities आपको face हो सकते हैं. So I want to come now towards entrepreneurship. I wanted to come in terms of, okay, since you guys, started this venture in 2017. So, and also I had seen that you were, funded by, you were actually supported by Crunchbase and you got some early stage funding. And हमारे यहाँ पे स्पेशली स्टार्टअप्स का एक तो ये सवाल होता है कि हाउ टू गेट अर्ली स्टेज फंडिंग. तो 3 महीने उनको हुए थे स्टार्टअप को अपने लॉन्च किए हुए एंड देन दे से कि ओके नाउ इज द राइट टाइम कि हमें एक अर्ली स्टेज फंडिंग चाहिए. वी नीड एन इन्वेस्टर ऑन बोर्ड एंड सो दैट हु कैन प्रोवाइड अस विद द लिक्विडिटी, द फाइनेंशियल money that he can inject into that so that we can perform our duties and responsibilities. I want to ask कि उसका क्या process होता है, मतलब if someone wants to get a funding, early stage funding, and what is that process to that, मतलब to our audience especially जो startups हमारे बहुत एक सवाल पूछते हैं हमें early stage funding चाहिए, हमें early stage funding चाहिए. So what is that whole process? I know कि आपसे सवाल पूछा होगा या नहीं पूछा होगा, so it's a question from my side and also from the youth as well कि क्या चीज़ है ऐसी कि हमें वो करनी चाहिए, and what is that step-by-step thing, if I wanted to ask?
So we raise funding from हमारे investors में we've got the Umedyar network जिनका नाम अब Flourish Ventures है.
Okay,
They're the largest impact investment fund in the world.
Yeah.
Then there's Axion, which is the largest microfinance fund in the world. And then Planet N हमारे sponsors हैं. So both Umedyar and Axion came to Pakistan for the first time. अब देखें पहली बात ये कि there are lots of pieces to this. I wish there was a formula to raising funding. I personally haven't found that formula as yet.
I think crowdfunding जो थी पूरा concept, I think America में if you've seen the platforms like Kickstarter or Indiegogo, तो वो पूरा एक platform बना है where startups can actually make their profile and they can put up a goal that they want to achieve within that 30 to 45 days period. अब अपना product explain करते, then you've got investors. अच्छा पे investors भी उनके locals होते हैं, उनके locals हो गए, businesses हो गए, different stakeholders हो गए, they vouch for that business. Okay, we vouch a certain amount of money in that business. So in short, they become a shareholder of that business. They are liable to that 1%, shareholding equity, a dividend, जो भी whatever, because it was equity based and also reward based. क्या कहते हैं जो आपका होता था funding कहूँगा या उसकी जो return होती थी. तो यहाँ पे we haven't seen that platform. Crowdfunding का we haven't seen.
Okay, so let me just tell you a few things. I'll answer your first question before.
Yeah.
So देखिए funding raise करना is an art and a science in itself. There is no particular formula to it. Well, that's what I don't think I have found that formula. Some people might be very, very successful in that. We do see, some very, very credible people in the industry, but it's not an easy process, particularly when you're in an industry जहाँ अभी बहुत ecosystem is very nascent right now. Things are still, there are lots of moving pieces there. So, ये चीज, I think for an entrepreneur, it's very important. Again, we're not in the business of raising funds.
Yeah.
We raise funds because at the end of the day, it's the business that we've actually set up, जो हम चाहते हैं चले. So I think it's very important for people to know that you're not in the business of raising funds. So fundraising in any way is not, it's not a criteria of success. Yes, you need it at the end of the day. That's a separate story.
Yeah.
अगर आप, अगर आप खुद अपने internal processes या internal revenue generate करना शुरू कर देते हैं, so yes, you know, in no way can it be classified as any startup who's raised more funding is more successful than another.
Yeah.
But early stage startups में definitely आपको ज़रूरत होती है to kickstart. Now, when we started off, before Tez Check-in Solutions, which is the company that was the predecessor to Tez for us, we hadn't raised funding for Check-in. What we did was that so तकरीबन 2 साल का वो process था हमारे लिए. The toughest thing was to lose our, to have left our jobs. Yeah. It was a conscious decision that we made. Then this was leaving, inflows coming in on a monthly basis, the comfort of a salary. We decided to leave that. जो भी हमने थोड़ी बहुत savings की हुई थी उस time पे, उसके ऊपर ही हम रह रहे थे for the 1.5-2 साल.
Yeah.
Now, during that time, we actually bootstrapped. So we were actually working out of, different places. We worked out of home at first, then a friend's office who was kind enough to have given us, a space in his office. So we were, we were actually using our network and trying to save funds on that front.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
process, the aim was actually to focus on the business. But of course, at the end of the day, you do need funds to grow. So हम लोगों ने bootstrapping के लिए we also did, we did various things. We did an event to generate funds for the cause, and that's how we actually got
Yeah.
our first check
That,
from our friends and family.
okay, that's
So
good. That's
उसके
nice.
बाद when we by the time 23 से we got the first check coming in, my bank account was almost the balance was close to zero. So that was actually you have to be very very resilient. बड़ा मुश्किल काम है to the to face the issue कि आप पैसे नहीं आ रहे आपके पास पैसे खत्म हो गए. If you can't handle that, entrepreneurship is not for you.
Yeah.
अब देखिए funding raise करने के लिए, and I think I might sound very cliche, but some very very important aspects early stage के लिए particularly. लेकिन मेरे ख्याल से number one purpose बहुत important है. आप किस vision पे set हो रहे हैं? So at the end of the day, what's the need that you're trying to serve? Just because fintech is a hot word, I'm getting into payments because it's a hot term. That's something that no one should be doing. Just pursue the passion that you want. उसके ऊपर आप set करें, and that if you have that, everything will, I think if the world, when they say the universe conspires to get to that, it will. But the purpose has to be, and the passion has to be crystal. फिर आपकी जो टीम है मैटर करती है. So of course investors early stage में they invest in the idea or the team backing it. Particularly VCs के लिए वो founding team बहुत बहुत important होती है, because it's the vision that they've actually created that they can take forward. So वो team बहुत matter करती है, important होती है. And of course फिर at the end of the day how your strategy is and with the product in the market, everything that वो businessman, everything that most entrepreneurs already would be aware of, but it's very important to have that clarity what you want to achieve out of your vision and how you will achieve it. So I think we've been lucky in raising that funding, but Pakistan mein, it's important to know funding raise karna, particularly financial services mein, is a very uphill task. It's not easy because now जैसे global हो रही हैं चीजें, particularly when you look at global investors, you are competing with other countries. You're competing with the likes of Bangladesh, Vietnam, Indonesia, India, China. Could up side pe they become a different league altogether.
Different, that's true.
So you have to now look into what's happening globally as well, and how can you position yourself within the overall global ecosystem now. And Pakistan, you have to understand there's still a lot of challenges that of course the regulators are working on, but it'll take time. So there is no formula to raising funding. All I can say is there has to be purpose, there has to be passion, and I think the people. And I think it's important that if you're not able to raise funding, या आपका नहीं आगे चल रहा idea for some reason, be flexible to pivot, because हम सब इतने close हो जाते हैं अपने ideas के that we're not willing to change or just budge from that idea even a slight bit. So being able to pivot is a very, very important requirement of being an entrepreneur. So I think that's how I've learned.
And I think that's very well said. I think obviously what I've seen in startups who go to these incubation centers where they find okay, these people are going to help them get to the right point and हमें funding provide करेंगे. I won't mention that person's name or startup, but he told me that once he was incubated at that center, so 20 startups थे जो कि वहाँ पे all of those 20 startups wanted to get early stage funding. Out of those 20, only 2 got that funding, और जो बाकी के 18 थे, because they didn't get that funding, they are nowhere to be seen. I think वो बात आपने सही की है कि वो purpose और एक vision एक होना चाहिए कि अगर आपको if you fail once, that doesn't mean कि मतलब आप हार मान जाए, you don't pursue that thing. I think that there was this quote that one person said, I don't know who his name is, if you fail once or twice, that doesn't matter because you're successful, and those people even don't try. The other people don't even try out those things as well. I wanted to talk about the ecosystem in Pakistan, especially entrepreneurship, and also how our media has played a vital role. पिछले 10 साल में देखेंगे social media has played a vital role in people's life, and professionally people have started online businesses, and at the same time 1-2 सालों में हमारा जो ecosystem है वो बहुत grow कर रहा है, बहुत flourish कर रहा है. How do you see that ecosystem going, and what are the challenges that you still think are there in that ecosystem? अगर मैं बात करूँ.
Kamran, challenge अभी तो ecosystem शुरू हुआ है. So I think
Yeah.
it's very important to understand you know the reality of things, because while we have achieved some things, there is a long way to go. You know, अगर अब मैं सिर्फ अगर अपनी इंडस्ट्री के बारे में बात करूँ, या so बहुत यहाँ important requirements हैं as pillars of building blocks that are needed. For example, आप बात करते हैं, you talk about digital KYC, you talk about centralized databases, you talk about centralized credit bureaus. There are lots of pieces जो अभी शुरू भी नहीं हुए पाकिस्तान में. Even if there are talks about it, they're not a reality right now. And when you want these advancements to come in, they have to come in very fast, because now you're competing in a global world.
Yeah.
जो हम काफी आगे निकल चुके हैं. And if we don't get on that bandwagon sooner, we're going to lose out, because unfortunately for Pakistan the macroeconomics have been tough. So now the good thing is that the regulator understands it. They're trying to make those changes, but आपके पास बहुत और angles हैं जो देखने. For example, for some companies, you see funding raise करने के लिए, global funding raise करने के लिए, you see a lot of holdcos that are created outside of Pakistan, because it's easier to get funding and repatriate funds from there. Now you see Pakistan bringing in those changes in the regulations to allow that, to ease that a little. But these are things that are still moving pieces. So I think अगर मैं nitty-gritty में जाऊँ, there are lots of things that have to be worked on. But सबसे important जो चीज़ यहाँ है, वो ये I think your incumbents have to now understand that collaboration बहुत important है.
Yeah.
Any one person can't, or any one company can't do it all. The power of partnership is something that is a reality, and you have to understand that you can't just, everyone wants the entire pie to themselves. And that thought has to change now, because now we have new entrants coming into the market that probably are more agile and maybe probably more tech savvy than you are. Maybe आपके अपने advantages हैं. You've got the capital, you've got the experience, you've got the customer base, but there are lots of things that you need to now move on into the next generation.
Yeah.
So I think ये सारे elements हैं जिन पे भी काम होना है, हो भी रहा है, but it has to now become a reality sooner.
Yeah.
So that's how the ecosystem is right now.
Very well said. I just wanted to ask another question, that you were part of that Singapore festival, FinTech festival that happened last year, and also that World FinTech Association, the seminar, I would say, that virtual conference that was held by the Pakistan FinTech Association, where there were a lot of notable names, Qasim Shahid, I would say, if I'm pronouncing his name right,
Asif,
who's
yeah.
who's the CEO of Finja, and also another CEO of Sadap. I don't know his name. So all these people, they were there with you yourself. So what was that experience like, and what did you guys talk about? Did you talk about the possibility of some sort of a collaboration, or did you talk about the future of fintech in Pakistan? So tell us a bit about that. Or क्या scope है मतलब पाकिस्तान में, if you look at 5 years down the line, कि fintech का बाकी मतलब scope है, is our people capable enough कि हमारी technology advancement इतनी है कि हम उसको चीज को cope कर सकें in the next 5 years or maybe 10 years down the line? अगर मैं पूछना चाहूँ आपसे.
Yeah, so I think conversations within the fintech players happen very often, even outside of these seminars.
Yeah,
it's a very very small industry. Everyone knows everyone. So I think we are definitely much more conducive to collaborations than with incumbents. Even the good thing is that now some banks and telcos also who understand that, and partnerships unke साथ भी हो रही हैं. So yeah, I think उस front पे तो I think all fintechs are very aligned in the thought process. But I think Pakistan में अब this is the market to be in. You have, one of the largest, the Pakistan, like you have 220 million population.
Yeah.
You talk about the youth, over 60%, 64% to be precise of the population is under the age of 30. And you've got the building blocks here when you talk about, the fintech space, digital. So Pakistan is the space to be in terms of the market, in terms of the innovations that are coming about. So the 5 years will be very crucial and also very positive, I feel. And you have a lot of new companies and very bright minds coming into this space. And I think what we've got some brilliant minds technology mein, data science mein, that are coming into this field, and that will evolve. Currently, yes, I think challenges are around bringing that intellectual capital. And the good thing is it's happening very fast.
Yeah,
So the next 5 years will be a much more evolved ecosystem than what we are today. But this has to happen. We have to go through our journey,
exactly.
and
That's
this is
true.
just a part of it. Um, so I think the next 5 years, I see it as being very, very positive, especially with regulators also supporting the fintech industry.
Yeah,
So inshallah, I hope and pray that things move on faster and definitely bigger. I have no two doubts about it that it will.
no, that's
But I
wonderful.
think
That's
when you talk
wonderful.
about, I think you have local VCs coming in also.
Yeah,
I think they're also getting involved with time. This is also very new to them, within Pakistan.
yeah,
Within the next 5 years, I think they'll also understand the market better. They'll understand the industry better. And hopefully, you'll have more funds coming into the space with higher ticket sizes that won't
yeah,
only be focused on early stage investments, but also some more, industry companies that are more evolved and probably more later stage. So
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
requirement. And, you haven't seen a lot of exits. So you need some bigger ticket sizes coming in if you want these companies to grow.
No, that's wonderful. I think very well said. I think the part where you said that collaboration is a must and how the fintech community is growing rapidly, and 5 years down the line we'll see that this form of business would eventually flourish in Pakistan. I want to talk about your contingency plan. I mean, in terms of where do you see these financial services down the line? I mean, is there something that there's still left in that space in Pakistan that you haven't been able to achieve, or what is the next step that you have thought about? Obviously, when you start off a business, all right, you do your operations, you do your business activity, but there's this end goal that you want to achieve. So, what is that, if I want to ask?
Yeah, contingency plan. I think we as newer companies, they always is something that you don't know what's going to happen next.
Yeah,
Especially it's such a fast evolving space. Regulations are, you've got new technologies coming in. So we are always nimble. We have to be ready for every change.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
think that's something we are always prepared for. But honestly, there's so much to offer in this sector. At the end of the day, we are clear on what our vision is,
yeah,
and that vision is providing basic financial services to the masses, and that we want to do that as a platform. As you rightly mentioned earlier on, that doesn't only mean that we will offer it through our own mobile app, for example.
yeah, yeah,
Right now we partnered with banks, we partnered with telcos, we partner with insurance companies, and there are more partnerships coming on whereby we will be providing our services through their platforms, but also co-creating products with them,
yeah.
to offer to the masses. So that's the vision, and we're evolving the products with time, but the vision is all set there. And so that's how it's going to be. Let's see. Let's hope
Nee,
the
inshallah.
industry and the environment is on our side.
Nee, nee, inshallah. I hope you all the very best. And what you guys are doing, I think it's actually really good because I think a lot of our people in Pakistan, especially the people that come from rural areas, they don't have that basic access to what you rightly mentioned, and just provide them with that sense of a satisfaction in some form of any monetary benefit. I think that can very much well say that okay, fine, some of the needs are being met. I wanted to now ask a very it's a basic question, and I ask that from my every guest. um, what is the meaning of success, if I want to put that in a way? I know it's a very there isn't any concrete answer to it, and it's a very straightforward question. And a lot of people ask me, "कि हमने तो अभी success achieve नहीं की," but I tell them that success doesn't mean कि आपने end goal achieve कर लिया. Success means कि during that process जो आपने चीजें देखी, आपने explore की, जो आपको फायदा हुआ या नुकसान हुआ, आई थिंक अगर आप उसको पूरा सम अप करें, व्हाट इज सक्सेस इन दैट पर्सपेक्टिव, इफ आई वांट टू आस्क यू?
देखिए, आपने एक तो चीज मेरे ख्याल से एक आंसर मेरे लिए कर भी दी. It's very a few people have actually asked me that question, and
या
it's always tough for me to answer that because
या
honestly, I never had set success goals
या
for myself. For the company, yes. So I think you know there are moments that you feel you've achieved something, but it's
Yeah.
still there's a long way to go. So I think for us, well, even having given out our first loan was a success, because we were able to make a difference for at least one person even, and now we're growing and we're trying to make an impact in lives of people, and we see testimonials of our customers coming in. um, and yeah, there was this one survey that we conducted. I actually allude to that a lot.
Yeah.
So we are working on this project with the Japan International Cooperation Agency and the Women Development Department of the government, and we're working on financial services for women. So we were conducting surveys across Pakistan and Sindh. We conducted the survey. We asked this woman who was a part of that survey, what are your dreams and aspirations?
Yeah.
आपका आगे क्या करना चाहते हैं? वो आपके ख्वाब ख्वाब क्या हैं?
Mm.
So she said, बीवी, हमें ख्वाब ख्वाब देखने का हक नहीं है. And
Mm.
when she said we don't have the right to dream,
Yeah.
so it really sends the shivers down your spine. कि यार, everyone has the right to dream.
Yeah, yeah,
How
exactly. That's very much true.
so
That's
it's
very much true.
giving the people that hope is
Yeah.
something we feel even that hope would be success for us, and we've done that for a few people, and we hope we can continue to do that.
I think very well said. I think that yeah, feeling of satisfaction that you guys get when you provide that basic need to that person or to that family. I think for you guys, it's definitely a success. And for us, if I look at from a bird's eye view, that what you guys are doing, it's really remarkable because I think people in Pakistan they are quite talented, but at the same time, I think they don't have that financial resource to back it up. So I think what you guys are doing is very much good because I was actually looking at two of that testimonials on their YouTube video. One was a laborer and the other one was a graphic designer, and both of them had both of their professions were different. One was मजदूरी करता था दिन के हिसाब से पैसे कमाता था. The other one was a graphic designer जो कि अपनी कॉलेज की फीस पे कर रहा था by actually doing his freelancing job. But दोनों की goal same था कि हमें पैसे चाहिए. I think that's where you guys come in and you provide that fast and efficient service at a much less time and convenient manner. So anything that you would like to say, Noreen, to our upcoming startups, to our upcoming leaders of tomorrow? I know it's a very मैंने बहुत ही सवाल पूछ लिया है, बहुत जल्दी पूछा है, but is there anything that you want to say? मतलब आपको, I know you've been in the market, आपको 3 साल हो गए हैं, it's not that long, but कुछ anything if you want to give an advice to the generation that is trying to pursue entrepreneurship or actually who wants to pursue fintech. I would put it in that way. अगर आप एक advice देना चाहें to our audience.
Well, अब 6 साल हो गए वैसे इंडस्ट्री में.
अच्छा 6 साल हो
Just
गए. Oh,
to
sorry.
add
Okay,
on, so
okay.
it's a
Okay,
long
okay.
time.
Okay, okay. 6 साल हो
So
गए
it's
because
not
I
the point is it's not an easy journey.
yeah.
So Tej, yes, has been 3 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think one thing that and I actually want to allude to a point that you actually
Yeah.
shared a little earlier. You were referring to someone. I देखिए industry में again I said fundraising is not a measure of your success.
Yeah.
So ये चीज बहुत important है हमारे younger startups to know that. And sustainable भी नहीं है. देखिए आप you can't keep on raising funds all your life for a startup.
Yeah.
That's one thing that we all should be clear about. For me, I think ये जो आपने बात की about referring के you see a lot of these startups lose hope and they don't raise funds. Startups in general success rate 1 out of every 10 startups become successful.
Yeah, it's successful. That's true. That's true.
I would say, and I use this saying very often. Again, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts.
I think that's very well
So
said.
I think
Yeah.
for startups, I'd say just make sure कि आपका देखें whatever you're doing, at the end of the day, there should be a purpose that you're trying to achieve. There's a need that you're trying to address.
Yeah.
And it's something that's you're passionate about, because trust me, entrepreneurship is काफी over glorified field. I say this very often because it truly is. It's not an industry where you come and things will be easy. There will be highs, and those highs will be amazing, but when you look at the troughs, the lows will be much lower. They'll be like they can really taint you if you don't have the grit to go on with it. So passion बहुत important.
Yeah,
So
that's
whenever you
true.
come into this, be ready to face the, be ready for the failure.
Yeah,
Because at the end of the day, I think failure I see it as a success, or
yeah,
more of it as a step towards your success. You know, it actually strengthens the concepts and improves your burden more. I think those failures are actually mini successes because they're strengthening the idea, that ultimate. So I'd
yeah.
say just continue your journey, be passionate, have a purpose, and don't let go of your passion.
I think very well said. I think that, a point where you said that passion is the only thing that keeps you motivating, and don't consider that, okay, fine, you funding नहीं मिली यार, अच्छा यार मैंने अब business नहीं करना. I think it's that inclination towards your idea that and that impact that you want to create in that, community is what really matters. And I know I've taken so much of your time. मतलब आपने 10 से 11 मुझे कहा था, and it's been 11:20. 20 मिनट ऊपर हमें हो गए. But thank you once again, Noreen, for being part of this Common Success podcast session. It was really lovely talking to you, talking about your journey, talking about your startup, what you've tried to achieve, what you're trying to achieve in the future. I wish you all the very best in life and for your startup. And guys, don't forget to follow Days Financial Services. The links are going to be in the description below. And also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe Common Success. And till then, from my side and from Noreen, Allah Hafiz.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kamran. आपकी mute हो गया. I think I can't hear you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. It
Yeah,
was a
thank
pleasure
you.
talking to you.
Thank you. And I'll message you on WhatsApp, and maybe, we can, if we talk about, the video that I want to share and as well. So, मैं आपको वो भी कर दूंगा. So, till then, and also if I come to Karachi, मेरा plan था कि,
Please, you're most
yeah,
welcome.
if
Come
I
and
come
visit
to,
us. It'll be great to
yeah,
see you.
if I come to Karachi, so I'll definitely come and visit you guys and talk about, if there's something that, we can contribute as well to the society, because I think obviously that really matters कि हमें society को contribute करना चाहिए in some sort of way. So if we can do that, I think that can be a success
Lovely.
on both ends.
That'd be
Thank you so
great.
much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Balki, I'm sorry. I'm actually, now that you're talking, you
Yeah,
talked about common success. Who is the audience of common success? Is it, where is it? You said it's a media platform.
Yeah, common success. हमारी जो audience है, that is basically जो, I think I won't put it youth, but I would put it जो people जो के associated with entrepreneurship. और आई
Okay.
वुड से कि जो हमारे जो प्रोफेशनल्स हैं, जो एक्सपीरियंस्ड हैं, जो हमारे यूथ हैं, पीपल हु वांट टू, हु आर वेरी इंटरेस्टेड इन स्टार्टअप्स एज टू व्हाट दे डू,
Okay.
एंड
Got it.
उनका क्या प्रोसेस है, तो हमारी ऑडियंस वो है. आई थिंक वी आर नॉट टारगेटिंग अ पर्टिकुलर ऑडियंस. अगर आप लोगों ने, इफ यू आर वेल अवेयर अबाउट टेड टॉक्स दैट हैपन इन अमेरिका,
Yeah.
वहाँ पे जहाँ पे यू हैव दिस सेंटर स्टेज एंड यू हैव एन ऑडियंस एट द बैक, और
Yes.
वो सवाल जवाब पूछ रहे थे, क्वेश्चन. हमारा बेसिकली कह सकते हैं कि हमारा एक तरह से एक प्लान ये भी है कि हम एक टेड टॉक पाकिस्तान में कराएं, और ट्राई टू सी कि लोगों का क्या उसमें रिएक्शन है, बिकॉज आई एम वेरी मच fond of these TED Talks where we get to see the likes of Jack Ma, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, where they talk about their journey and they talk about what they have achieved, and also Jeff Bezos, I would mention him as well. So कुछ ऐसे लोग हैं जो कि जिनकी सक्सेस वाकई
Got it.
मतलब देखनी चाहिए, and what they have achieved in life. तो
Lovely.
हमारी ये चीज़ है. This is where common success
Lovely.
comes into play. Yeah.
Challenge. Thank you so much, Kamran. I'll have to
Thank
get
you.
going now.
Yeah. Thank you. Not an issue.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take care.
Love it. Take care.
Love
Love
Hafiz.
it. Love it.